Welcome to the Universal Changing Place.
Welcome to Able Incorporated's Universal Changing Place. We have constructed this facility in hopes of providing necessary hygiene equipment to people in our community as well as those traveling through. Our facility is equipped with a shower chair, powered adult changing table, Hoyer lift, Parker adjustable bathtub, as well as a standard ADA restroom equipment. Please review the packing list for the recommended items to bring with you. The Universal Changing Place is available Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Reservations are made through our scheduling platform called Acuity to ensure the facility is available upon arrival. Scheduling in Acuity will require you to choose a time block, provide contact information, and sign a waiver after viewing the instructional video. Upon arriving at the 1173 3rd Avenue West, you can access the facility from the front doors or the back door with the Universal Changing Place logo on it. Please ensure if you are parking in a handicap parking spot, you have your place card displayed in the window. For those entering through the front door, the Universal Changing Place is located down the hallway with the Universal Changing Place logo sign overhead. For those entering through the back door, the Universal Changing Place is located directly down the hallway. The Universal Changing Place door is labeled with the logo and can be entered as long as the press box icon is green. To enter, press the button, allow the door to close behind you, and press the lock button, which will turn the exterior press box red to let others know that the facility is in use. Place all needed bathing items on the provided cart. If you are not in need of the shower chair, please move it into the toilet area to allow for more room in the bathing area. We would like to remind you to review all posted instructions and view this Universal Changing Place instructional video in its entirety to ensure you know how to use the equipment properly. Should you encounter any non-emergency issues, please call 701-456-3000. Ask for Mary Anderson or Rosie Johnner. For emergencies, please dial 911. After entering into the facility, allow the door to close behind you. Position the wheelchair close to the toilet, allowing room to maneuver in front of the person. Lock the brakes. Push the lock button to turn the press box red. If the wheelchair has footrests, unlock them and move them out to the side. Remove the seatbelt. Place the person's arms around your shoulders and support them into a standing position. Be sure to use proper body mechanics to complete the pivot transfer. Bring the support bars down. When you are ready to move the person back into their wheelchair, lift the support bars and ensure the wheelchair brakes are locked. Once again, place the person's arms on your shoulders and perform a pivot transfer back into the wheelchair. If necessary, place the person's feet back into the footrests. Fasten the seatbelt and remove the brakes.
How do you use the sling?
The slings are placed in bags on the wall. There will be 2 slings of each size available, one to be used in the bathtub or shower and another to use once the person is dried and dressed. The small sling is for people weighing 77 to 132 pounds. The medium sling is 121 to 165 pounds. The large sling is for 154 to 264 pounds. If a larger sling is needed, we will ensure it is there prior to your arrival. After choosing the correct sling, bring the person you're supporting forward to place the sling behind their back. Leaning the person forward will help get the sling into the correct position. Then bring the sling down the back and tuck underneath the tailbone, ensuring that the genital area is clear from the sling. The leg supports will come underneath each leg. The leg straps will come up in the middle and cross to attach to the lift. The top of the white tag should be aligned with the top of the ears for proper head support.
How to use the Hoyer lift?
Once the person is comfortably positioned in the sling, it is time to connect the sling to the Hoyer lift. There are 3 points of connection on each side, and each support strap has 3 loops to provide positioning options for maximum comfort and safety. Make sure you use the same color loops on both sides of the sling. Remember short loops for shoulders and long loops for legs if you want the person to be lifted in an upright seated position. The green loops will provide the closest attachment to the lift. These would likely be used if the person you are supporting is of petite stature. The purple loops are the most common. These are the middle distance from the lift. The black loops provide the most distance from the lift. It may take some time to find the proper setting. If you are having problems finding the right fit, please give us a call so we can help. For Aiden, we will use the purple loop on the bottom and middle support straps and the black loop used at the head.
How to use the bathtub with the sling?
Start by closing and locking the door to the tub. The remote is located on the rear of the tub. Lower the bathtub and tilt it back to ensure the person is able to be comfortably seated in the bathtub. Raise or lower the bathtub to a comfortable height for you to assist the person in the bathtub. Use the lift to raise the person, ensuring that there is proper clearance with the top of the bathtub. Once they are positioned above the bathtub, begin to lower the lift while guiding the sling backwards to ensure the proper positioning in the bathtub. When done correctly, the buttocks will be aligned with the center of the seat. Be sure to watch the arms and legs for proper positioning and guide the head into a resting position on the back of the bathtub. When the person is seated comfortably, lower the sling until there is slack in the straps. Remove the sling straps from the lift. Leave the sling in place underneath the person during the bath. Move the lift out of the way. Start by pulling the door down and pull the handle up to lock. Press the fill button and adjust the water temperature dial to the desired temperature. Turn the silver knob on the side of the bathtub counterclockwise to shut the drain. Please note the red emergency button on the side of the bathtub. Pushing this, the tub will stop all functions. To release the emergency stop button, turn it clockwise. Allow the tub to fill. Use the remote to adjust the position of the tub as needed. The shower nozzle on the bathtub as well as the shower head on the wall can be used as needed. See the button panel diagram for instructions on how to control the jets. Move the lift back over the tub and lower to reconnect the sling to the lift. The straps will be fastened in the same manner as before. For further assistance, refer back to How to Use the Sling. Transitions using the lift can be a source of anxiety for some people. This is especially true when transitioning out of the bathtub or shower. It is important to be aware of the person's body language and comfort level while in the lift. For some, this may mean readjusting the sling for comfort or slowing the process down. This is one of many reasons a person should never be left in the sling unattended. Once all the straps are properly fastened, begin to raise the lift. Once again, ensure that the lift is raised enough to provide proper clearance. Guide the person's legs out of the tub.
How to use the changing table.
Once the person is positioned over the changing table, begin to lower the lift. Guide the head down onto the table. Once the person is laying down on the table, you can use the sling to reposition them on the table. Lower the lift to give slack on the sling straps and remove them from the lift. Raise the lift and move it out of the way. Be sure to guide the lift safely to its new position. If you need to be more than an arm's length away from the person, pull the safety rail up. To raise the safety rail, pull the knob out and turn it clockwise while lifting the bar up simultaneously. Begin by pulling the knob out. This will cause the safety rail to release. Lower the rail down. When you have removed the wet sling out from under the person and placed it in the provided hamper, grab the correct size dry sling. Support the person to bend the knee closest to you. Roll them away from you and place the dry sling on the changing table. Fold the sling in half lengthwise. Ensure the loops are out of the way for maximum comfort. Tuck the sling under their body as much as possible. Lay the person back down flat on the sling. Now, bend the other leg. Roll the person towards you and untuck the other half of the sling so it is laying flat on the table. Bring the leg straps through the legs to cross and readjust the sling as needed. Reattach the sling to the lift. Please visit How to Use the Sling for additional help. Ensure the wheelchair brakes are locked and place the person back into their wheelchair.
How to use the bathtub lock-in.
Start by locking the brakes and moving the footrest out to the side if necessary. Raise the door to the bathtub. Position the wheelchair close to the bathtub, allowing room to maneuver in front of the person. Lock the brakes. Remove the seat belts. Place the person's arms on your shoulders and support them into a standing position. Assist the person in placing their legs into the bathtub. Ensure the person's arms are clear from the door. Pull the door down and push the lever up to lock. Move the wheelchair out of the way. Once the person is seated and the door is locked, use the remote to recline the bathtub for maximum comfort.
How to clean the bathtub.
When the bathtub is no longer in use, drain the water by turning the silver knob clockwise. Tilt the bathtub forward to ensure all the water drains. Use the shower nozzle to rinse the tub. Place the nozzle into the port to clean the jets. Continue to hold the nozzle in the port for 5 to 10 seconds. Retrieve the yellow hose in the door on the side of the bathtub. Push and hold the button on the panel to turn on the disinfectant. This will light up the circle next to the icon. Spray the bathtub with the disinfectant. And once again, place the nozzle in the port. Spray for 5 to 10 seconds. Return the disinfectant hose and close the door. Grab the gray nozzle. Push and hold the disinfectant button on the panel to turn off the disinfectant. Push the shower nozzle button on the panel. Spray the bathtub with water to ensure all of the disinfectant is rinsed from the surface. Place the nozzle in the port to finish cleaning the jets. Hold the nozzle in the port for 5 to 10 seconds. Unlock the door and leave it propped open to dry.
This is how you use the shower chair.
Refer back to How to Use the Sling to get the person safely into the shower chair. Be sure to lock the brakes during the transfer and shower. Leave the sling in place under the person during the shower. The shower chair has an adjustable headrest and reclines for safety and comfort. The lever to recline the shower chair is situated under the handlebar.
What to do when done using the facility.
When you are done using the facility, remove the sling. Lock the brakes. Start by detaching the sling from the lift. Raise the lift and move it out of the way. Take the leg straps out from under the legs. Bring the person forward and pull the sling out from behind the person and place it in the hamper. Fasten the seatbelt. Unlock the brakes and exit the universal changing place.